Kelly News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. The Kawasaki KX450 is built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the trek. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. Ruby Hartwell reporting. More clouds than sun today, a slight chance for an isolated thunderstorm. Look for the high today around 90 with the possibility of triple digits by the weekend. White Pine County Commissioners will meet on Wednesday, July 8th, beginning at 9 a.m. at the White Pine County Library Conference Room in Ely. Among the agenda items, county officials will receive updates from the health officer and local fire chiefs on fire district operations and wildfire preparedness. Commissioners will also consider submitting comments on proposed Bureau of Land Management grazing regulations before a July 13th deadline. The Commission is expected to discuss accepting ownership of the old Lund School property at no cost from the White Pine County School District and consider supporting nearly a $500,000 parking lot improvement project at the Kinnear Library in McGill. Other agenda items include several state grant awards for emergency management, social services, specialty courts, and approval of a temporary management assignment for the White Pine County Golf Course. The meeting will be broadcast live here on KELY. The White Pine County Sheriff's Office responded to a busy mix of calls during the first 4 days of July. Deputies investigated several traffic accidents, including multiple collisions with deer, along with thefts, fraud, trespassing, domestic disturbances, welfare checks, and reports of illegal fireworks. Active investigations continue into the theft of camping gear, a reported apartment burglary involving 2 cats, and a child abuse case. Over the 4th of July holiday, deputies also arrested 4 people, including 3 drivers on DUI-related charges and 1 McGill man on charges of domestic battery involving a pregnant victim. Fire crews continue making steady progress on the Parsnip Peak fire in the remote wilderness northwest of Pioche. The fire remains at 2,264 acres, but containment has increased to 65%. Crews are mopping up hotspots and securing fire lines, allowing command of the incident to transition to a smaller Type 4 team. Meanwhile, the Grapevine fire remains 95% contained at more than 26,000 acres, with crews now focused on repairing fire lines, restoring access routes, and reseeding disturbed areas with native grasses. Beaver Dam State Park has reopened, but use caution around heavy machinery still in the area. Firefighters have stopped the forward progress of the Alpine Drive fire in Spring Creek. The blaze, reported Sunday evening, burned about a half-acre and threatened 4 to 5 structures. Elko County Fire, along with state and federal crews, remains on scene, working to strengthen containment lines, mop up hotspots, and protect nearby homes. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Motorists and residents are urged to continue avoiding the area while firefighting operations continue. A high-stakes lawsuit that could reshape Nevada water law goes to trial this week in Las Vegas. Alan Hullerly writes in the Las Vegas Review-Journal that developers of the long-stalled Coyote Springs project are seeking at least $1.5 billion from the state, claiming Nevada improperly blocked groundwater pumping needed for the planned community. The case follows a 2024 Nevada Supreme Court ruling that upheld the authority of the state engineer to regulate groundwater. Water experts say a ruling for the developers could expose the state to billions in liability and fundamentally change how water rights are managed in Nevada's already limited water supply. Nevada prison officials are considering adding drug detection dogs to state prisons as overdose cases continue to climb. Isabella Aldretti writes in today's Nevada Independent that overdoses inside Nevada correctional facilities have increased from just 12 in 2021 to more than 120 last year. Supporters say canine units could help detect fentanyl and other contraband before it reaches inmates, while also reducing gang activity and violence. The proposal would begin with a pilot program at High Desert State Prison, although funding and final approval have not yet been secured. Primm is getting a fresh start. Terribles officially took over management of the Primm Resort properties Sunday, retaining about 300 employees and preparing to reopen Primm Valley Casino in the coming weeks. The company has already reopened several travel-related businesses ahead of the 4th of July weekend and says its long-term plans include investing in Buffalo Bills and Whiskey Pete's to restore the Interstate 15 landmark as a destination for travelers entering Nevada from Southern California. For Sahara Motors, that's your morning news from the state of Nevada. I'm Ruby Hartwell. Be safe.